Hello, my loves. So, a lot of people have asked me how my 40-day fast is going, and in the interest of keeping it real, I wasn't ready. I even said on my video I wasn't sure if I was ready. I got prepared and I was hoping I was ready, but I was not ready. I had some breaking of bread to do with people, and I enjoyed it. I had some inner child healing that I needed to feed, and that's okay. I eat very healthy. I always do lots of fruit, but I wasn't ready for my 40-day fast. And so the answer is I haven't started yet, but I am ready now. I am ready now. And I can feel it. And that's the thing about fasting. That's really the thing about anything in your life that you're about to embark on. If you're not ready for it, there's no point in you lying to yourself. There's no point in you beating yourself up. There's no point in being disappointed, because you can try again. And maybe today isn't the day, but maybe tomorrow is, or maybe Monday's the day. And so you got to get up and dust yourself off and try again. And so I'm not disappointed. I know that I needed to go out and have dinner with a couple of friends. I know that I needed to work through some things. I know that I enjoyed a few meals with my child, and I wasn't quite ready. It's soup season, and I'm not going to lie, I needed Panera's autumn soup. I love that soup, but I got it out of my system, and so now I'm ready. So tomorrow I intend to wake up and start this 40-day fast. I intend to go to church on Sunday again, outside of my comfort zone, but I'm going to. I am learning to live a life that I push myself outside of my comfort zone. I live a life of solitude a lot of the time, and that's okay. That once frightened me. That once made me feel that I was not lovable when I spent time alone. And now I understand that when I spend time alone, that's when God talks to me most. And so I enjoy that time. I enjoy the silence. I enjoy the fasting because it gets me closer to God. And it also allows my body to purge things. And so because I've been fasting for so long, I know that each purge gets a little bit deeper. And so I also know that because I did have a traumatic childhood, that it's most likely that this fast is going to bring up some things that maybe I've not remembered, maybe I've not thought about. And I'm there for it. I'm prepared for it. I have God. I have myself. I have friendships. I have ways of comforting myself. And so that's the other thing that I suggest is find ways to comfort yourself, because really we're just grown children. We are. I mean, we've grown up and we've had to take on adult responsibilities. Some of us do it better than others. Some of us are more serious than others. I'm still very childlike. I love to play, and I love to find people that like to play, because I feel that God put us here to be playful. And I don't think that we have to grow up and be boring. I don't think that we have to wait to live. And so I live now. And so I have no idea what's going to happen in the next day or hours or weeks, but I do know that I'm here to enjoy it. I do know that I'm excited about my fast. I'm not disappointed that I didn't get on track when I wanted to. I made it a day, and then a friend asked me out to eat, and that sounded like a great idea. And then another friend asked me out, and that sounded like an even better idea. And so I'm just enjoying whatever comes my way right now. But I also know that I do want to do this fast because I like to challenge myself. I think it's important to challenge yourself, and maybe not in fasting, but in other ways. And so I'm ready. I am at a point where I am sober and I'm single and I have a life of solitude and I enjoy things that I once thought were boring, and I don't do the things that I once thought were exciting because they don't resonate with my Christ-like energy. And so hopefully I'll get to do a sound healing or some yoga. I definitely work out this weekend. And so I think it's not about, you know, holding ourselves to a certain standard. I think it's about living in the now. And why 40 days? Why do I want to fast for 40 days? Well, because Jesus went to the desert for 40 days. That's my understanding. I'm new to all of this. And he was challenged within those 40 days. And so I am up for digging deep and being a little challenged right now, because I'm here for the work. I'm here for the growth. And I like to be an inspiration to other people around me. And I feel that as I get older in age, I get younger in spirit. And so I want my body to match that. And so it's important to me to nourish myself. I like a fruit fast. That's the fast that I choose. Some days I just do water. Some days I don't do anything at all. I wrote a book, Alkaline Your Life. I don't really talk about that much. I probably should show it more, but it is available on Amazon, about how to fast, because it's really important to get the internal invaders out of your body, because that's where real sickness lies. And so when I fast, it purges things. And I don't really have a lot of internal invaders because I've been using frequency therapy for years. I have been fasting for years, but I do have trauma. I do. I had a very traumatic life. And as a result, when you've been groomed to accept abuse, you get used to abuse. And so it becomes familiar. I've been talking to people about that a lot lately. There's a dissociation that happens during abuse that you don't even necessarily realize it's happening. And other groomers and abusers smell it on you. And so you're almost open for, a lot of trauma to happen. And so I've closed my life off for trauma because I've done so much healing and my inner child feels safe now. But it doesn't mean that my body hasn't kept the score. It doesn't mean that my body still doesn't have some things that need to purge. And so I'm here for that. And I think we should all be here for that. We're here to do the work. We're here to enjoy this time. We're here to not be fearful and not to be worried and just to be. I've got my dog be because somebody's looking at my house. Anyway, I say get out there, no fear, just flow. We're here to enjoy life. We're here to roll with the punches, even if it's your dog barking in the background. And just enjoy the things that God has given us. And you are loved. You are God's favorite. Don't forget that. It's so important. And try a fast. Start with 24 hours. 3 days is ideal. And if you have any comments, I'm accessible. So please comment. Ask me about fasting. I know you'll love it. It's so, so wonderful when you just shut down everything and allow your body to do what it's supposed to do, which is to heal. Anyway, love and light. Go out there and spread some. It's all going to be all right.